Football podcast for girls and gays.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, welcome back to the podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, I have to get this out of the way. I have a pimple right here on the side of my nose. I don't know why. I think it has to do something with stress.
I have
Because
one
I'm still in the
brewing.
middle of moving, but I hardly get pimples and it's really bad. So
Yeah, it's really messed up. Like, we have two other siblings, and me and my two other siblings have all struggled with acne, and Jake literally never gets acne.
yeah, I only got like a pimple or two sometimes.
And he
But this
washes
one's bad.
his face with hand soap.
I did for like most of my life. Now I actually use CeraVe, whatever it is.
Well, welcome back to episode 3 of Football for Girls and Gays. Really excited this week. We have some fun activities planned. But first, we'll start off with talking about last week and all the games and if our predictions were right and wrong and stuff like
And
that.
also the podcast last week because I fucked up a bunch. So, yeah, I sort of ranted on the Instagram story about like Spotify just wasn't uploading our episode 2. And then like it became really late at night and I just like re-downloaded one of the episodes that I thought was the right one, but it was the wrong one. And I uploaded it and then we realized it was the wrong one. And then until today, 30 minutes ago, I didn't realize that when I went to fix it, I re-uploaded the wrong one again and no one told me.
I did tell you I deleted it.
I know, but like you should have said something sooner. And like I posted on the Instagram story, like, okay, it's finally up on Spotify. And no one said anything that it was wrong again. So, it was bad, and I don't like when when stupid mistakes are made like that. So
Is your
I
computer
apologize for
fixed,
that.
by the way?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was really frustrating. Spotify, I don't know why it like wasn't letting me like the same episode was able to be uploaded as an MP3 and it wasn't getting uploaded as a .wav. I don't know. I have no idea what was going on, so if anyone's a podcaster and knows, be awesome, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, so this past week in NFL was chaotic. Very, very chaotic. A lot of huge one of the first breaking news things, I think, is Joe Burrow is confirmed to have to have surgery on his toe turf injury, which I had never heard about toe turf. Had you?
I think so. I think I've heard of people having it in the past, like, because it's such a dumb injury.
I've never heard of it until Brock Purdy and
Turf
Joe
toe.
Burrow both toe turf.
Turf toe.
Um, but yeah, I mean that's very, very massive. He's such a little wimpy baby. No offense. Josh Allen also like literally broke his nose during his game and just like went out for a few plays and like put like a tampon in his nose and then went and played the rest of the game.
She's the man ass.
Yeah.
Did you see that stat about Andrew Luck and how he's like he retired early when he was like 30 because of the amount of sacks and injuries he was getting, and Joe is like only 2 years out from that but has more sacks than Andrew Luck did.
Yeah, somebody said something like Joe Burrow actually wants to play. Andrew Luck didn't.
Yeah.
Like Andrew Luck doesn't have the same love for it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know though. But it sucks. Like, I mean, especially for me because in our big money league, I drafted Joe Burrow fairly early and I was really excited because I'd never had him on a
Oh my
team
God,
ever
and
and
I
wasn't
wanted him. I remember being so pissed that you drafted him.
I was like, I'd never had him on a team, and I've never been like a big fan of him or anything. So I was excited to get behind the
Yeah.
movement, but now I can never trust him. I had to pick up Daniel Jones, and he's gonna be my quarterback. So
Well,
'cause I didn't draft a
Indianapolis
backup.
is Daniel Jones is the second highest scoring fantasy player right now, and Indianapolis is 2-0 for the first time since 2009.
Yeah. We'll get to all the game stuff in a bit, but Indianapolis looks really good, so I'm not too upset about the Daniel Jones thing. I'm kind of excited. But any other breaking news? Travis Kelce wore a free, who's the person
Rashi
who's
Rice,
arrested?
right?
Yeah, Rashi Rice jersey. I mean, not
No,
jersey,
sure.
t-shirt.
It's like a four of the people on the Chiefs, and Travis was one of them. I had a couple of friends that don't know anything about football, like text me and be like, "So this guy like wore this shirt, blah blah blah, about his felony teammate," and I was like, "Oh yeah, also that's Travis Kelce, so he's like one of the biggest people in the spotlight."
Yeah, like, I mean, if it's your friend, I get it, but like, why would you try and make a statement about somebody who like caused like a pile up on the highway and fled the scene? It's like, what are you freeing him from?
And I don't
Responsibility
even
or
think that he had like a lot of like I can't think of the word, punishments with the crime or with the law.
like, wait, I don't know. I'm
But
brain
he's
dead.
suspended from the NFL, so I'm assuming they're like talking to the NFL when they're saying free him.
Oh,
You know what I'm getting at?
yeah. I don't know. I mean, whatever. Anything else?
Hmm.
I feel like there was other big injuries, maybe.
Jaden Daniels is questionable.
Yeah. I feel like that's about it. We'll probably We'll probably think of something else while we're going through
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, let's jump into that. So do you
Okay.
wanna start us
Yeah.
off?
First game of the week, Thursday Night Football, was Green Bay Packers versus Washington Commanders, and the Packers won 27-18. I had the Commanders winning, so I was wrong there.
I was wrong also. Frustrating game to watch.
Really frustrating.
Definitely. I'll get to the why it's reassuring part like later on when we get to one of the games, but yeah, I mean, honestly, we didn't really play that well.
Yeah, we
But the
didn't
Green Bay
play super
Packers are really
well.
good.
The Green Bay Packers look incredible.
I
I
actually crashed out after the game. I deleted every social media on my phone and still haven't re-downloaded them because I was like, I was seriously crashing out. Like, it wasn't good. I was just like, I had like an identity crisis because I was like, this team is my whole personality right now.
it's scary,
Um,
and I'm really excited for Sunday so that I can
I'm
hopefully
going to the game.
just. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want. Hopefully, I can feel it a little bit better, and it was more so not the Commanders, but that the Packers are really good. I think the Packers look incredible. So
Yeah, and there was like a lot of lessons to be learned, to be honest. Like I think there was a stat or something like,
oh, that's who. Austin Eckler is out for the season.
oh yeah, I mean he's not as big to everyone else,
I
I
have him
think,
on my
as
fantasy
us.
team.
Well, I don't, but I have the back like the second string,
Ja'Cory.
so that's good for me, I guess. But Austin Eckler's actually a really like really good guy. He does something like he does like a lot of really cool charity work and he's just like a really overall decent guy.
I remember
I
back in
was
the
reading
day
about
when
him. I was
he
just
was
like, oh
maybe on the Chargers
yeah, he was on the
before. I
Chargers and he
liked
was
him
like,
back when he was on the Chargers. So when I heard he
yeah, he
was
was
being
insane.
traded, I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But he's just a little old.
um but I think that there was like some interesting stats like in football defense, like the two main types of defenses are zone and man. I think that's with most sports, honestly, but like it's pretty much like the defenders are either covering a zone or they're
Hmm.
covering man to man. And
Hmm.
there's like no other better way of
It
describing it,
makes sense.
um but I think that the Packers were playing zone and like there's like some statistic about how Jaden performs against NFL zone defenses and it was really bad. So I think there was like a lesson to be learned there from like where to improve in certain
Hmm.
things. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong with
Hmm.
that, but
One last thought from
um,
this game is that I thought Micah Parsons being traded to the Packers from the Cowboys would deteriorate him in some way, but I feel like it did the opposite.
he's like the best player of all time apparently, and it's crazy. Um,
All right, moving on.
yeah. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Panthers. I'm just kidding. The Cleveland Browns. Why did the Cleveland Panthers sound so normal? I don't know. Um,
There,
uh,
there's a hot. No, that's Florida. Never mind.
the why do I keep saying Panthers? The Ravens won 41-17.
Hmm.
No surprises there
Absolute
at
blowout.
all. like
But
nothing to note.
the Ravens scored 41 points and Derrick Henry got like 2 touches.
41 yards maybe. But Lamar Jackson had like an insane game, and he looks like
They didn't show
as
much
good.
of it on Red Zone, so I didn't get to catch much, but
Yeah, 'cause it was a shitty game. Like, I think it's kind of close until like halftime.
Mhm,
Just the Ravens
mhm.
weren't scoring that much, and
Yeah,
then
I
they just
remember
like blew
that.
them out.
Moving on.
No, we didn't say if we were right or wrong.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I was right. I picked the Ravens, obviously.
I was right, yeah.
So we're both we're both 1-1.
1-1.
I forgot we have to keep track. I'm gonna keep track of mine. You keep track
Okay.
of yours. Moving on. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The score was 31-27. I don't really know if I have much else to say. It was actually, I remember watching it. It was a really fun game to watch. It came down to the wire. The backup quarterback Browning stepped up and won the game for them.
Yeah, but I don't know. They should have. I don't know. I just like. I think they're doomed, kind of. But, I mean, both teams looked really, really bad. Like the Jacksonville Jaguars looked really bad, despite like almost winning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy that. Oh, never mind. I was reading something wrong on my phone, but, yeah, Trevor Lawrence looked awful, and Thomas Jr. looked awful. Travis Hunter had a really, really good defensive play. He's the rookie that was like the second pick in the draft, who plays both defense and offense. And he had like an insane defensive play that was called for a penalty that actually probably shouldn't have been called for a penalty. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows if he'll end up being a better defensive or offensive player, but he looked good on defense is what I was trying to say.
I got that right.
Yeah, I got it wrong. I picked the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm up. I think that's the only game we strayed.
Yeah. I had hope for the Jaguars. I don't know. But I'm upset after this game. The next game was the craziest game in the entire world. The Cowboys versus the Giants was a literal masterpiece of a game. The Cowboys won in overtime 40-37, so they won by a field goal. The Giants had Russell Wilson had insane like moon balls to Malik Neighbors, and Wan'Dale Robinson I think had caught one of them, but
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors caught a moon ball, like a Hail Mary shot, not a Hail Mary, but just like a four verticals, like just
Very long, far end
Yeah.
zone pass. It was
And I
crazy.
think, if there's a replay of it, and it was kind of like the ball was placed perfectly because Malik like closed his eyes and still caught it or something. It was just
Malik
a
got
really,
me
really
40
good pass.
basically 40 fantasy points this week.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors is fucking insane. Like,
And
he's so good.
The Giants literally should have won that one. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's like, Malik Neighbors hasn't had a real quarterback in the NFL yet. Like, he's had like a semi-washed veteran, an awkward Daniel Jones, and he still like is one of the top fantasy performers.
Yeah, seriously. And Dak also looked like decent under pressure.
Yeah. I got that right, by the way.
Yeah, overall it was a fun game to watch. I got that right as well.
Yeah.
Next is the Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears game. I believe this was a blowout. It was, there it is, 52-21, and the Lions won. I got that right. I remember in the beginning, it looked a little close, but then the Lions just pounced on the Bears, and it got
Yeah,
bad.
like the Bears had maybe a good opening drive.
Romo Doomsday looked really good.
Yeah. I mean, he looked good through the whole game, Rome did. Like,
Yeah.
I like him too. But this is where I come back to the reassurance thing, because the Lions got fucking murdered last week by the Packers.
Yes.
And then they come back against a bad team, and you can see that they still have an offense. So that's very reassuring to know that we're not the only ones who couldn't take down the Packers. It's something about the Packers
We're gonna
defense.
have to figure it out before the season comes to an end, because I don't want to have to play them in the NFC Championship if that's gonna be a thing again.
It's only been 2 games.
I know.
I was correct about this.
I already said I was.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Next game, we have the New England Patriots versus the Dolphins, which was also a really close game, an exciting game to watch. Tua looked like relatively fine, a lot better than last week. Drake May looked solid, very good. The Patriots won 33-27.
This game
I
also came down to
was
the wire. A lot of games were one possession games in the fourth quarter. Super
yeah,
interesting week 2.
yeah. What was I just gonna say about? Oh, there was a kick return for a touchdown and a punt return for a touchdown back to back.
Yeah.
It was crazy, super super electric,
And that
super
was
fun to
like
watch.
probably with 5 minutes left in the game too. So
Yeah.
it was good. I picked the Patriots to win and they did.
Yeah, I got that right.
All right, next is the 49ers versus the Saints, and I believe the 49ers won 26-21.
Stupid game, complete mid-off. Spencer Rattler versus Mac Jones. Mac Jones is the backup to Brock Purdy. Saints are the worst team in the league, and but despite that, a game with zero implications because of the 49ers injuries. It was an interesting and fun game to watch because Mac Jones looked really, really good. Spencer Rattler looked good. It turned out to be a fun game to watch, kind of, but I still didn't really pay that much attention to it.
Yeah, me neither.
I definitely got that right, I think.
Yeah, I got it right.
Yeah, I got it right.
I'm up right now. Are we both 6-1?
I'm 5-2.
Up.
Because remember, I got the Jacksonville one wrong.
What else did you get wrong?
Washington. Jacksonville and Washington I got wrong.
Oh, shit. Then I'm 5-2 as well.
What else?
No. Okay. Sorry, I
Yeah.
got confused. Next game is Bills versus Jets. Why do I not remember that game?
It's so they hardly
Bills,
showed it on
Bills
Red Zone
won
either.
30-10. Josh got injured, I remember.
James Cook had a fucking insane game. They didn't really pass it much because Josh kind of got fucked up in the beginning, and they didn't really need to. The Jets, Justin Fields got a concussion, I think, so he's out for a game. So if you randomly have him, which I doubt you will, I don't know how to bet on Tyrod Taylor. So, yeah, the Jets look terrible, but they were playing the Bills, so. Definitely, I got that right. You did too, I assume.
Yeah, I did.
The next game we have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks won 31-17. I have no comments on that game.
I remember
I was wrong about it.
Yeah, I was wrong too. I remember at one point in the game there was a kick return and the Steelers rookie didn't remember the new kick return rules or something, and it was just a bad mistake that I think led to
a rookie mistake, literally.
It led to motivation loss or something, and they ended up just flopping in the end.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers looked terrible too,
yeah.
So whatever.
Next game is Rams versus Tennessee Titans, and the Rams won 33-19. I don't have
I
much
was
to say about
right
this
about
one.
this. Don't have shit to say about it. I think the only thing I have to say is Matthew Stafford is obsessed with Davante Adams. I remember this one red zone drive. He threw it to Davante Adams, I think 4 times, and Davante didn't catch it the 4 times. I wonder how many targets he had. I don't know, but it seems like he's kind of obsessed with Davante. Puka Nacua had a sick run in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's
it was
all
like
I
a
have
jet
to say.
sweep.
The Cardinals versus the Panthers, which ended up being a sick game.
Yeah.
It was sick. The Cardinals won 27-22. I was wrong about this.
I was right.
Yeah, the Cardinals were down by 21, I think, at half, and they ended up somehow coming back. And they recovered an onside kick.
The Panthers recovered an onside kick.
Yeah, the Panthers recovered the onside kick. And Bryce Young looked really good in the second half of the game. Looked amazing in the second half of the game. There were some plays where I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. But he choked really bad. He was given so many opportunities after they recovered the onside kick, and they could have brought it down to score and win. Um, Bryce Young just flopped under pressure like crazy mode. Like he
Yeah.
looked awful.
Do you
And
remember when it was flag after flag after flag on like
yeah,
third or fourth down, giving
like
Bryce
God was
another
giving him,
drive, and
yeah,
he could not do anything with them. They
like
moved
God
up the
was
field
literally giving them
just
every
because of
opportunity.
flags, roughing the passer,
Yes.
pass interference, offsides, just so much.
But the thing was, like, a lot of people were pointing this out as like he has to stop throwing it to Leggett. I don't remember. Is it
Xavier Leggett.
They have to stop throwing it to him because once he stopped targeting him, like, shit went up. Like Hunter Renfro, their like third wide receiver, was getting a lot of catches and getting attention there, and then Tet looked really really good.
Tet
People
McMillan.
were talking about him, and Hannah said she was disappointed in drafting him after
But
like
now he's looking better.
yeah, he looks insane.
As long as
like,
Bryce
really,
Young
really
can
good.
keep it in control, he'll be a
Yeah.
good fantasy.
It's hopeful
football.
though because that game was how they were performing at the end of last season, which was the hopeful part of it. So, so hopefully they continue.
Next game,
Yeah.
Denver versus Indianapolis Colts. The Colts won 29-28, and I remember the end of this game because obviously it was super close.
I actually
The,
don't for some
the
reason.
Colts got into field goal range. All they had to do was make the field goal, and they missed it with 1 second left on the clock. But then there was a roughing the kicker call, so they moved up,
No,
made the field goal, and won.
It was like a weird penalty. It was a leverage penalty where like one of the people tried to like I don't know exactly what it is. It has something to do with I think it's like leveraging a player to get over or something. So they didn't even touch the kicker. Just one of the people who was across from the center like tried to jump over the center in a certain way that was technically illegal. People are a little bit upset about that, but it just I don't know. It was crazy because yeah, he missed it, and that kicker is his second year kicker, and he's never missed a field goal yet, and that would have been his
Oh
first
yeah, I
miss.
remember that.
But obviously it got called back, so and then he made it. So yeah,
Well, I got that one wrong because of that flag.
I got it wrong too. Damn, I suck this week.
Next game,
Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Terrible game. Don't give a fuck about it. Like it was a really stupid game. The Eagles won 20-17.
I was
Tush
right.
push was frustrating. I was right about it. People are really mad about the tush push again.
Yeah, a lot of talk about how how much the Eagles are cheating, quote unquote, or like the flags that should be called when they're doing it because of
because they're like lining up in the neutral zone
and
and
jumping
like
and
yeah, there was so much evidence of them going off sides or false starting. And like there was an ESPN analyst who you know how like so sometimes in the games when they're reviewing something, the commentators will bring in an analyst and be like, "What do you think about it, John?"
yeah.
And in this one, the guy's like, I honestly don't know. I'm kind of done with the tush push. Like he didn't really give any insight. He's like pissed off and fed up. So
Interesting.
yeah.
But also let's give it up for the fact that the Chiefs are 0-2. That's pretty awesome.
Crazy. Yeah. And okay, well, we'll get into the next week. Anyways,
Next game was the Falcons versus the Vikings, which was Sunday Night Football. Really, really, really boring. I was not watching. I was watching the Emmys, but I would periodically check the score, and it was all field goals up until like the end. But the score was 22-6. The Falcons won. I have nothing much to say besides the fact that JJ McCarthy
yikes.
gave birth like the day or two before the game. No, he didn't give birth. His wife gave birth. But yeah, I got that right.
Yeah, I got it right too. I watched the whole game. I didn't watch the Emmys. And it was so boring to watch. It sucked. Next game, yeah, like literally no comments. It was so boring. Next game is Buccaneers versus Texans. The Bucks won 20-19. It was also relatively a boring game in the beginning.
Yeah. I had two people on each team.
Yeah.
And I had to watch it for fantasy, so I was having fun watching. But yeah, I get what you mean. It was boring in the beginning.
Yeah, there's like the one play to Nico Collins at the first drive, and then the Bucks responded, and then it was a defense
and then it was
for
super
a really
slow.
long time.
But in the end, Baker led another game-winning drive,
Yeah,
and it was epic.
he's really, really good in those situations.
Yeah, 2-minute
I got
drills.
that right.
I got that right as well. Last one, Chargers Raiders. The Chargers won 20-9. I got that right as well. And
I got it right.
I put this game on. It started at 10 p.m. Eastern, so super late. I put it on just because it determined my fantasy week. So I was like, okay, I'll just tune in for a little. And then like towards the end, Gino just looked terrible, and it was getting hard to watch, honestly. So I just turned it off.
Yeah, I only watched the first half of it. I didn't watch the second half. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it when I'll watch the first half and then I'll go to bed. And I was getting ready for bed and like got distracted with something, and then I was like, oh, the game is probably out of halftime. But I was like, I don't really feel like watching it. Had no fantasy implications for me, and I don't care about either of the teams really. But yeah, I got that right. I think I might have already said that, but
Yeah. What was your record?
11-5.
I was 13-3. I think that might be my best week, but I also don't have a record of my other weeks.
I forget what mine was last week. I might have been 10-6 last week. So
I'm gonna write it down so if I ever beat it, I'll know.
yeah. Okay, so we have a special segment today. Where Hannah, we're gonna do two truths and a lie to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We have them already written down.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's two truths and a lie regarding NFL football players, all that stuff. Yeah. It's not like just two truths and a lie about us because we know everything about each other, basically.
Yeah.
But we each wrote down two sets of two truths and a lie, and we're gonna have to figure out which of each other's is the lie.
Yeah. Do you want to go first with one of them? We'll switch off one and one.
Yeah, but I might have to hide my face from the camera so you can't read my face.
I won't look.
I'll just go like this.
I don't have it open.
I'll just go like this.
I can't even see you right now.
Oh, okay,
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number one. Brett Favre's first NFL pass was to Brett Favre. He caught his own deflected ball for a loss of 7 yards. Number two. There has been an NFL game where every single point came from safeties. Number three. There was once a tie game in which no touchdowns were scored and no passes were completed.
Last one's a lie.
Incorrect. The lie is that there has been an NFL game where every single point came from safeties.
Okay. My reasoning there was like, that's the safeties one. I'm like, that had to have happened like pre-Super Bowl era. Mm-hmm. I think I knew about the Brett Favre thing, so I was in between the last two.
Well,
wait, what? Wait, so there has not been a game that only points for safeties?
No, there is not.
And there was a game where 0 passes were completed?
No touchdowns were scored and no passes were completed.
That's the crazy part to me. I didn't think that's
Wait,
possible.
should I double check?
I mean, yeah, double check, but I feel like it's definitely true.
I don't know why I'm second guessing myself now. Yeah, it's true. Mostly.
Okay. Mine is... First one's I'm gonna do one about a player, and then my next one's about general NFL. So this one's about Tom Brady. First, Tom Brady is the only NFL player to win 3 MVP awards in different decades.
Wait. I'm gonna need to... Can you read it again?
Tom Brady is the only NFL player to win 3 MVP awards in different decades. 2, he was drafted after 6 other quarterbacks in the 2000 NFL draft. 3, he has thrown a touchdown pass to over 100 different players in his career.
I think 3 is the lie.
Nope.
Fuck.
Do you want to guess again?
Number 2?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah. Tom Brady is
I questioned it a lot at first, but I feel like it made sense if it was like 08, like 2012, and then 2021 or something.
Yeah. That's why it's a tricky one. But yeah, he won 3 MVPs: 2007, 2010, and 2017.
When did
2010
when
and
did he
2017.
retire?
Probably 2022, maybe.
I think he was in the Super Bowl in 2021, right, with the Bucks.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't into football. Wasn't really watching then.
Well, that's when I was, well, not when he was on the Bucks, but I was a big Tom Brady Patriots fan back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, give me yours
Okay.
now.
Number 1, Patrick Mahomes has more career tackles than Larry Fitzgerald. Number 2, for 4 years in a row, the number 1 overall pick tied a game before they won a game.
Wait, say that one more time.
For 4 years in a row, the number 1 overall pick tied a game before they won a game.
For 4 years in a row.
Yes. Not the
Okay.
not the past 4 years, but 4 years in a row. And number 3, Tom Brady has scored. Tom Brady has. Wait, why are we both doing Tom Brady? Anyway, Tom Brady has the second most receiving yards of any NFL player over 40. Receiving yards.
Yeah. Over 40. How old is he right now? Is that cheating?
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
No, you can look it up. He's probably like 46.
48. Jesus.
Damn, he looks young.
So he was playing a decent amount in his 40s. I think the middle one's the lie.
For 4 years in a row, the number 1 overall pick tied a game before they won a game.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Is it the Tom Brady one?
No. The lie is
What?
that Patrick Mahomes has more career tackles than Larry Fitzgerald.
Okay, well, that's like, I wonder what the digit, what number, like how many. I guess Larry Fitzgerald, I should have
think that
known.
Larry Fitzgerald weirdly had a lot or something.
Oh, well, he was also played for longer, so it just makes sense.
But the stat for the second one is really interesting. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. Myles Garrett, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, and Joe Burrow, they all tied a game before they won a game. So Myles Garrett's team was 0 for 17 and 1. And then Baker Mayfield was 0-1 and 1. Then he won his first game. Kyler Murray was 0-3 and 1, and then he won the next game. And same with Joe, 0-2 and 1, and then he won the next one.
Wait, was Baker Mayfield drafted to the Browns?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's crazy. That
So it was
they had
Myles
two
Garrett
seasons
and
like that.
and Baker Mayfield back to back.
Wow.
And Myles Garrett's season when I don't think they won a game. 17 and 1. That's 18 weeks.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, they didn't win a game. They only tied.
Damn.
But wow, that's crazy. Like it was almost like, okay. I still have one, right? I can't
What was
remember.
your thought?
I don't know, just like I was, because whenever I'm playing these games, like it's always so hard because you're like, okay, this one's too crazy to be a lie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why it was really hard for me.
It's putting details into the lies that helps.
Yeah. Okay. The Chicago Bears have the most all-time wins of any NFL team. The Buffalo Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls in the 1990s. No Super Bowl has ever gone into overtime.
I know that number 2 is true. And they lost all 4 of them. What was number 1 again?
The Chicago Bears have the most all-time wins of any NFL team.
And number 3 is
No
that
Super
no
Bowl
Super
has
Bowl's
ever
ever
gone
gone
into
to
overtime.
I think a Super Bowl has gone into overtime. So that's what I'm saying the lie is.
You're saying that you're saying the lie's the Super Bowl one?
I think that a Super Bowl has gone into overtime. Yes, so that's a lie, right?
No,
Why are you getting so confused?
because I thought you would get it. I thought it was too easy.
The Bears one?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I honestly
No
feel
Super
like
Bowl has ever gone into overtime.
I honestly feel like a Super Bowl has gone into overtime, and I immediately thought that would be the lie, but then again, it just seems too obvious that it would be the lie. That it's like, oh, that's so fake that it's probably true.
Yeah, wait, now I feel like I need to double check this one.
I mean, they had like a great team back in the past.
Oh, this one's fucking wrong.
What does it say?
Okay, that's so embarrassing. I should have like double
It's
checked
okay.
myself. Yes, 2 Super Bowls have gone into overtime. The New England Patriots versus the Atlanta Falcons, and
Wait, what year?
2017. This is really embarrassing.
I
The
feel like
next
I
one was
remember.
2024. The Chiefs versus San Francisco went into overtime.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Um, okay, so that was an epic fail.
I was kind of right then.
Yeah, you were right. The Chicago Bears, the Green Bay Packers passed the Chicago Bears in 2022. I remember when that happened for most wins of all time.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's get into next week.
Predictions.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that I fooled
Um,
you both on my lies.
why did all my predictions go away somehow?
Oh shit.
That
Do you remember?
sucks. Kind of, yeah.
Taking a picture of mine really quick. Wait, what? Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, you can start. I'm about to finish.
Okay, the first game of week 3 is tomorrow, or I guess if you're listening, it's today, Thursday night. It's the Buffalo Bills against the Miami Dolphins. I don't really have any expectations for this game because I think it's going to be a blowout. But when you tend to think it's going to be a blowout, it's never actually a blowout. But I picked the Bills.
Yeah, I picked the Bills to win. Who knows though? Next game, Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons. I picked the Falcons to win.
I picked the Falcons as well.
Yeah.
Next is the Packers versus Cleveland Browns. I think the Packers are going to win.
I think the Packers are gonna win as well. They're probably one of the worst teams versus the best team. So
Yeah.
the next game, Houston Texans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm picking Houston to win.
I picked Houston as well.
Yeah. Be very, very sad if the Houston is 0-3. You go.
Sorry. I was just like, wait, they're actually 0-2 right now. I said that sorry, I got so distracted after I realized they're 0-2. The next game is Cincinnati Bengals versus Minnesota Vikings. Backup quarterback versus backup quarterback. And I picked the Vikings to win. I think that Carson Wentz is going to perform better.
Sorry, who'd you pick? I already forgot.
The Vikings. Because it's backup versus backup.
Okay, yeah, so I picked the Bengals to win this, and I have a reason, is because the Cincinnati beat the Vikings once with a backup quarterback. With the same backup quarterback, and like that's where that and the Vikings dropped Jake Browning, and he said something like, "Don't drop me" or something after like they won. So I don't know. I think it'd just be funny if the Bengals won for some reason.
I've been seeing people say that this is going to be a true testament to who's the better wide receiver, Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson.
Whoa! Oh my God! Wait, I didn't even think about that. Okay, the next game, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the New England Patriots. I picked the Pittsburgh Steelers to win.
I picked the Steelers as well.
Oh, interesting. I thought, yeah, I don't know. I think
actually talking about this game just reminded me of some football news. I know they'll spontaneously come up. Stephon Diggs and Cardi B are pregnant.
When the fuck did that happen?
I got the news today.
On what?
Someone texted me.
Oh. I didn't see that. Wow.
Diggs and Cardi B. ESPN. Cardi B announces Stephon Diggs are expecting a child.
Damn. Interesting.
Anyway, next game is the Rams versus the Eagles. I think this could be super interesting. And I also think it could be the Eagles' first loss because I picked the Rams.
I picked the Rams too.
Let's go.
Next game, Jets versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tyrod Taylor versus Baker Mayfield. I picked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win.
I picked the Bucs as well. I really hate that the Jets are going 0-3. I feel bad. We have some Jets fans in our family, and I feel terrible.
I mean, it's a cursed fucking franchise. There's literally nothing you can do. Next game, the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. I picked the Colts.
I picked the Colts as well.
I actually think it could be their first loss, but
interesting. I really just don't know much about the Titans this season. I need to pay closer attention to their games. Anyway, next game is the Commanders versus the Raiders. and I picked the Commanders.
Yeah, I picked the Commanders. I'll be at the game. Even if Jaden doesn't play, Marcus Mariota is sick. So, I think
What?
he'll...
Oh, I
What do
thought you
you
meant
mean?
he's like sick, like he's ill.
No, no,
I was like,
he's
so
so
who the
like.
fuck, Sam Hartman?
Do we even have Sam Hart? We don't have Sam Hartman.
I know, but I like
We
think I
have
saw
like
him.
something Johnson as our third string.
I like swear he was at the game on Sunday.
Maybe he was there as a fan. But yeah, I don't see us losing this even if we have Marcus a home game and we are
Yeah.
hungry for blood. So
Yeah. Next
game
Oh yeah,
is
you go
the
ahead.
Denver Broncos versus the Chargers, which is like a crazy interesting game. I picked the
They're
Chargers to
division
win.
rivals, right?
Yeah,
So that is going to be a really good game. I picked the Chargers as well, though.
3-0. That's
I
pretty
mean,
crazy.
Is Pat Surtain injured? Because that would be bad. The Broncos gave me -5 points on defense last week.
I mean, the whole point of why Daniel Jones was so crazy last week is because he threw into Pat Surtain like the whole game and was fine. Like he went up against the best defense.
Oh,
So I don't
yeah,
think he's
I got
injured.
-5 points. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
Broncos are so good and they just flopped. So I'm worried. So it could be good or it could be a blowout from the Chargers. That's my opinion. Next game, Saints versus Seahawks. I picked Seahawks.
I picked the Saints to win actually.
Interesting.
I'm gambling there. I don't know. I think Seahawks looked really bad. They like beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I don't. What's his name? Sam Darnold just like seems like he's gonna die soon. Next game is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Chicago Bears. I think Dallas is gonna win.
I think the Bears win. It's a
Okay.
home game and they're not going to go 0-3 home.
Yeah,
But saying that, they definitely will.
yeah. It was really hard this week, I think, for me to pick because like seeing some of the teams fall to like a certain record is pretty surprising.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but yeah, like this next game, the Arizona Cardinals versus San Francisco 49ers, they're both 2-0. And I picked the Cardinals to win, but it just doesn't feel right seeing them 3-0.
Yeah, I agree. I did the exact same thing. But
Yeah.
with the San Francisco 49er injuries, I just don't have as much faith as I would.
Yeah, and they narrowly escaped the Saints. So, yeah.
Next game, the Chiefs versus the Giants. It would be fucking hilarious if the Giants beat the Chiefs and made them 3-0. But I
I'd
picked the
love
Chiefs
that.
to win.
You mean make them 0-3?
Yes.
Yeah, I picked the Chiefs to win. They're going into the Meadowlands like fucking pissed off. They've
Do you
had
know how
two very
fucking
hard games.
sick, like, if Russell Wilson had an insane game and the Chiefs or the Giants won, like, that would just be
It'd be
incredible.
a party that like it'd be so insane there. Like,
I'm hoping for that. I picked the Chiefs to win, but I'm hoping that they lose.
yeah, I'm a Giants fan again this weekend. I think it'll be super fun if they win somehow. Anyways, last game of the week is probably the best game of the week by miles. And this was very, very hard. You know how like I said like mine all got reset.
Yeah.
This is one that I actually changed. At first, I had the Detroit Lions win.
I changed mine as well.
I had the Lions winning first, but then I picked my final one is I think the Ravens are gonna win.
I did the exact same thing. So we both second guessed the Lions winning and picked the Ravens.
Yeah, I don't know though. It's such a crazy matchup.
I don't
think did we get this last year? I don't think so.
I don't know, probably not. But I just don't think that it's fair for me to pick the Lions when they got blown out week 1 and then blew someone out week 2. Like, I don't have enough of a scale on them yet, so I'm going safe bet with the Ravens.
Yeah, it's like the Ravens showed that they were like the Ravens were good enough in both games. I mean, well, that their loss was they were definitely good enough.
Yes,
like
100%.
it was an insane game.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't think we've had when I want to Google this really quick. When is the last time the Ravens and
in
they
Baltimore.
played in 2023?
That was like when the Lions were on their come up.
Yeah, so damn, and they crushed them. But yes, they haven't played in 2 years, and I think last year, what if they played last year, it'd be more of an interesting thing. But I think right now we have two teams that are like Super Bowl caliber or like very ready since they were on the come up in in 2023. That I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be super fun. I'm excited.
Is that
to watch
Monday
it.
night?
Uh,
It's gotta be.
yes. I think this thing we have shows it in order. Yeah, it's Monday night.
That will be super fun.
Damn, why'd they give Chiefs and Giants Sunday night? That's kind of weird.
I know. I was like, damn, that's gonna be such a boring game. But imagine if it wasn't. Just imagine.
Okay, I'm kind of excited as fuck for
Me
it.
too. I'm hyping it up, and it's just actually gonna be trash.
Yeah.
But it could not.
I don't know. I'm actually very excited for that game, to be honest. Like, I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think I'm gonna miss that much actually during the 1 p.m. games. Just looking over it again.
This past week was super fun, and I wasn't expecting it to be. But there's a lot
True.
less. Last week there was a ton of divisional games. I don't think there's as many this week.
Yeah, there's not.
Let alone maybe not even any. There's like 1, 2, maybe. So yeah. Well, I think that about wraps it up.
Yep. I won't fuck up this time. I'm going to listen to all the things that I download. And if you're watching on YouTube, sorry about my pimple. I haven't looked at myself, and then I just pulled the tab back up and I was like, oh my God.
It's literally not even bad. It just looks like a freckle. You're
Wait,
hyper
it's kinda
fixating on
cute.
it.
It's kind of cute.
It's like a beauty mark.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you got all the way to the end, thank you for listening. I once again thought this was going to be a shorter episode this week, but we somehow made it to 50 minutes.
Which I think is kind of standard for podcasts.
Yeah, no, it's good. Anything over an hour is too much, so I'm happy it's under an hour, but I genuinely thought it was going to be like 35 minutes. But I'm not mad about it. Anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.